Hello, friends. If anybody's out there, give us a wave. I am on my phone today, and it's all different on my phone. So I'm saying hello, and then I'm gonna put it in the holder. So everybody's gonna have to close their eyes for just a moment. And then also I'm trying to figure out how to get, hi, Julie, how to get to a single screen. So single screen, wait, gotta go this way. Solo layout. Nope, different one. Exit solo layout. We're figuring it out here. It's so different on my phone, and I have a reason for this. My husband had to run off and help his daughter who was having car problems. So he had to meet her and to help her with that. And we were in the middle of setting up whatever was going on. And you remember in my last live stream during the streamathon, I was talking about how it was a racket. They were trying to get us to pay, in my best mafia voice that I don't have yet. I haven't had enough coffee yet, but I will. Anyway, I paid. They got me to pay. And it still didn't work. So I don't know what the deal is. And I need to fuss with it some more. And it could be, the new box that I bought that's supposed to be a repeater, but I have another one. I just didn't have time to set it up. So, hi, Trish. Hey, Beth. Hi. Glad you're here. So here's my face, and I'm sorry about that. I did hurry. Hi, Evie in the background there. I know you're there. Okay, so I'm going to set you up on the camera, and you're going to be upside down. The only reason why we don't use the front-facing camera is because it gives weird black lines on each side. It wants to do like the other layout. And I will hide this cord because I do have it plugged in right now on a really long cord, so we don't have a power out. I will adjust it as soon as I get into my StreamYard. So I hope everybody had a merry holiday. Let me find this. I actually had to go live before I can get into my live on YouTube here. And I'm running on my phone service, so they should not be competing. Not at all.
Yeah, we're kind of upside down at the moment.
Give us a moment and we will get that all figured out. I've got to get into my view channel. There we go.
Julie, that should have suited you because you're upside down, are you not? Or are we upside down?
Yes, Julie is in.
Anyway,
Julie,
a big happy new year to everyone.
Yes. I'm going to let you talk for a moment while I concentrate on what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I will talk. I'm still a little bit croaky. I have had a bloomin' cold, as we would say here, a bloomin' cold since before Christmas. So I'm still snuffling and sniffing and coughing and spluttering and whatnot. But, I'm okay. As my mother says, I'm here to tell the tale. So, yeah.
There you go.
So we're all good. We're all good.
There you go. Okay. Close your eyes for a minute. I'm going to fix it, okay?
Okay.
Well, maybe I can fix it this way. Hold on. Close your eyes for a moment. I'm going to turn you around. It's going to be fun. At least we don't have you vertical. Oh, my gosh. I tightened that so hard that my body won't do it. Okay.
Yeah, Julie says upside down and back to front.
There we go.
Inside out, Julie.
Upside down. Boy, you turned me inside out. And
round and
round, round.
Upside down.
Upside down. Upside down, you're turning me. You're giving up. Okay, I'm trying to get an angle here that we like, actually. Because you don't want us just... Hey, Anina. Okay, so we're gonna have so much fun today. Um, if you all joined me last time, I'm waiting because there's a little lag. I'm still standing, trying to get the perfect angle. I know you don't want to see my feet, but we need to see my desk,
Yeah,
right?
Julie, there's a little time lag because I can see it on the screen. I've got two different screens on, so one it's looking fine on, the other it's looking a little high. Yeah, bring it down a little bit again, please, Sharon.
Yes, I
Uh,
can.
sorry, down as in seeing the bottom of the image.
Okay. I'm on a lag, so I'm waiting for the lag to let me figure out perfectly. It's so funny with your phone because you've got to actually tip it to one side to get it to go vertically, and then it is like it is very confusing. I'm glad I when I used StreamYard with my phone before, it was actually Marianne's StreamYard, and I was there on her link, the link that she sent me. So it
That's
is
looking
really
good.
strange
That's
using your.
looking good.
It is that looking good?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's looking good.
Okay.
I'm disappointed nobody talked about our singing there. I thought we were in good harmony.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, but nobody's mentioned that.
You guys, where come on, fan applause. Come on. Let's give Kylie at least a round of applause. She totally got what I was saying at first. Yeah, see that lag, I tell you. I'm gonna let it go for just a moment, and then I will even it up because I was fighting the lag right there, I think. You guys, I have my poodle pants on today. They have poodles all over them. I don't know why. I just do. Oh, look at that. Yay. I think we got it. Okay. So, if you were here with me, we're still going to pull our cards. But if you were here with me, we did um, pull from the cut and collage book that I love so much. And one of the best things about it is that you can download this code, and then you have the images in your computer and you can size them the way you want them and you can reuse them again. And so I think I need more of these books. They're on my list. This was $22 on Amazon. $22. And I was like, that's a lot, but I really, really want that for Christmas, you know?
Hi, Charmaine.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Charmaine. Oh, you're extremely pleased with the white trace paper. Well, I'm sure that somebody told you about that, and I think that's wonderful. I have not been on YouTube at all, and I do apologize. Or not YouTube, Facebook at all, and I do apologize, other than to make some posts. I'm going to set this to the side. These are the ones that we did last time. This one, isn't she just the bee's knees? The lag is really going to get me because I don't know if I'm holding it right or, she's just so cool. I love her with her old bingo chip and an F, and then it ended up matching the words that were chosen, femme fatale. I ended up making this gold because it was driving me nuts at silver. We're going to make some more of these. I need to finish her up. So I'm going to do that. And then these kind of remind me of these ones that we did here with the different shapes around I have to remember where the camera is here. The different shapes that I ended up, because I was scribbling around the circle and then I would fill it in. And I think that these are so similar. They're going to kind of go in the collection, but they also have dangles and more 3D texture. And I love that. I love it. These are like a new fascination for me. And there's the steampunk one, of course, when I go to do different books, I loved this one because the one with the black face. I don't know why. She's wearing a mask. You know, they used to cover their beauty marks because they had what? Help me, Kylie. I can't think of it right now. When they
Oh,
had
yeah. Uh,
I can't think of it. Oh my gosh.
I know
You know,
exactly what you mean.
they would get scars from it, and
Yep,
royalty started covering them with beauty marks. And
yep,
it appears that this person covered her whole face because she was in a full blown. Um, okay, you
yeah.
guys,
We
you
need to
gotta
Google.
know. I'm
We need to
waiting for somebody
Google it.
else to know.
Yep.
I don't know why. Julie said we sang brilliantly.
I know. I know.
Okay, so I'm going to put these back. Yeah, I really did enjoy making those. I even have a leftover circle I didn't know about. I pulled out some textures. I kind of feel like I want to try some other like little shapes and textures. So that's a possibility also. And I do have more over here. So we'll play around with some more texture on these, I think, because we're adding the charms, and I think I want to add some charms like on the side, so it could slip into a book and have charms hanging out. This could go on the cover of something. She's going to be a magnet on my fridge. I showed her to my husband. He was super excited.
Hey,
He thought it
Sherry.
was, yes, what?
Hey, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Oh, no. I did leave the link. Let's all send some love and some healing power to Mo. I know she's
Oh, and I
pretty
got a
private,
message.
so
I
I
got a
just want to
message
leave
from
it.
Eve saying she's here.
Who's that?
Eve or Evie.
Evie's here.
I,
Oh,
I say Evie.
good.
Sorry, Evie. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to leave her out. We're going to kind of do these. But first, we have to read some cards, don't we? Are you guys ready for this? Yeah, she's my new magnet. That's what's happening with her. She's just so cool. Okay, so I left the cards out from last time. If you remember, they were so perfect. They were so perfect. It was flow and signs. And there's so much going on in the world. We really needed that. I could use some flow today. I was flustered with all the stuff going on my whatever's going on with my technology. They got me to pay, I talked about that. It's like a racket. They come in, they say pay and we'll give you protection, you know still not very good at it this
No,
morning.
that was very good. Actually, I liked that. That was
I
very
could
good.
totally do it better. I
Yeah.
know
No,
I
I liked
can.
that. Yeah. I didn't hear it first time round, but I liked it there.
I really can do Joe Pesci. I've been up since 8:30. I've had a half a cup of coffee and I messed with the computer. I started at 9:30 and my husband was up here, and when he's doing stuff, he gets frustrated and he starts like snapping and move over and taking over and and then his daughter called and said my car is broke down, so he had to run off.
So Evie says, Sharon, I loved the pieces you created the last time.
Oh, thank you so much. I got to show you what my sister actually made. I dropped it coming up the stairs and flattened part of it out. Her poor hand. But she said she'll never show because she just used coconut oil this time, or soy. I'm sorry, and the
Sorry.
soy alone is just very soft. She made me a couple of them. She actually did one with plaster and did half of it and put it on top of a jar, and it was the coolest thing ever. I feel like you guys need more
That is
camera.
stunning. You told me you dropped a candle, a soy candle. I didn't realize it was so
You're
amazing.
a robot.
It's stunning.
has you are a robot, my love.
Who's a robot?
You are.
Me?
It's okay if you want to be a robot. I'm down. I'm saying to all these orbs in the sky and everything that's going on, I'm saying, come on, every night when I go out, because we can't see anything in Washington, and I'm like, where are you? I'm ready. I'd like to meet, I just want to give you guys some more camera view there, and less desk, the sides. Okay. Anyway, did you know that soy wax, when you melt it, it becomes a massage oil, or it's good for your skin. So, she made me 2 of these with the same soy, and one I probably will put in a container, and we will light it in future, probably this one. But I don't want to do it in my milk glass there. Okay, so cards from last time in the bin. And let's read. And this is for our highest and best good, and to create a beautiful feeling of togetherness and inspiration while we play today with our friends. So I'm just going to do some of this right here. She made me a red one too. And then the one that she put on the wood jar lid is just white. It's plaster, and it's ready for me to paint. So I thought that was fun. Yeah, it is. And I have to say, I don't usually use my phone. We are still having some weird things happening with this house. We've been having, because I didn't even think about this, like suddenly the bathroom light won't work for 2 days. Or suddenly my lamp by my chair doesn't work for a day, and then it magically comes back on. It is an old house, and it does need rewiring. I'd like to think we have ghosts, so I'm okay with that. They're like, hello, but peeing by candlelight is really romantic, and I like that. It's okay. So do we still have you here, Kylie?
I'm here.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
you're
just
not a
wondering
robot
about.
anymore.
No,
Good. Okay.
that whole robot thing just confused me.
It did me too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on also in our atmosphere right now.
I could be
We
a
have
Dalek.
solar flares coming at us. And they had like a severe flare coming at us 2 days ago. And you never know the speed of the solar winds, which it's not really windy up there, but that's what they call it. And that affects our technology, believe it or not.
Now, Sharon, I know you're into kind of British dramas, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was, oh my goodness, and it was about solar flares, and the guy, Robert
Oh,
Carlyle, played Prime Minister, and it was
oh
about
my
solar
gosh.
flares. Have you seen that? No?
I
I'm
have
going to
not seen
recommend it to
that
you.
at
I'm
all.
going to recommend it to you.
Um,
It's really, really good. It's a few
is it a
years old
modern?
now.
It's a modern one?
Maybe 4, maybe 5 years old.
Huh. I've not seen it. Not seen
And
it at
you
all.
also like Vera, don't you?
I love Vera. She came back on too. Oh,
Well, we
oh,
we are now watching the last 2 episodes ever. Sorry, a complete distraction, but
are we really? Is this the
yeah,
last
they've just
season?
on over, yeah, and there was only 2 episodes, and
Oh my
so
goodness. Oh
I
my
thought this
goodness.
was first. So yeah, I won't give any spoilers. Anyway,
Okay,
that
yeah,
oh,
we've only gotten the first episode on my Prime. That
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
But the thing
yes,
with Robert Carlyle, Cobra, Cobra it's called.
Cobra. Huh. I
Cobra,
don't think I've seen that, and
yeah, it's
I have
really good.
BritBox, I have Acorn, and I have Masterpiece Theater. So I have no
Yeah,
idea what that is. So I got our
yeah.
cards out while we've been chatting here.
Yep.
And I'm excited to see them. How about you guys? Oh, read Beth's message. Remember to go all caps if don't play around. Fix all of your electric in your house. I know this is
Yeah.
not our house though. It is, and I'm almost feeling like we need to run out and get insurance. It is an old house. It was remodeled in 1968, and we're not even sure if, because they used to staple the electrical cords to the 2x4s, and before they started using the conduit, and the conduit is easy because then you just tie the old one to the new one and pull it through, right? We have two prong outlets that are all very loose, and we have the really old fuses. And I mean old. They're the old glass ones that I use in my artwork. They look like light bulbs. We have to go to, like, I mean, they still sell them at the store because this town is full of houses like this. So, okay, so I am going to pull our first one. Here's this first one we pulled. Oh, that seems lost. Maybe it's a loss of my computer. Loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make it possible, or you make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. That's a sad card.
I think it is, but I also think it's very appropriate for moving from the old year into the new year. So you leave
Yeah,
some things behind and you
you're
move
right.
on. Yep. That's
Yeah,
very appropriate.
yeah, when I
Yep.
reread it, I'm seeing that. Absolutely,
Yep.
because we do have some very terrible things going on in America right now.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So,
That's okay. That's a message. It's okay.
yeah. Oh, here we go. And this is one of my favorites. Last time we had flow, and we've got divine flow this time. And wow, I need to remember where the camera is at, or the lens is. um, Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all cost. Oh my gosh. I've been hearing these messages about the Tao, and I have the Tao of Piglet and the Tao of Pooh. Um, they were written actually to kind of explain things in a more simple way, for children or for people that don't want to read a religious book or whatever. And my son just borrowed the Tao of Pooh. So, and they're, Winnie the Pooh. They have a deal with Winnie the Pooh, and that's they base it on that. Okay, and this one is letting go. Oh my gosh. Loss, divine flow, letting go. Goodness sakes. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Today, remembering that God is within and around me, I release myself to God's hands and reign my inner peace. I know God is providing me that which is most beneficial for my soul. I know she is sending angels to help me face any difficulties that arise, and I let go into her hands, her will, knowing the best is yet to come. This, we're about to go through a whole lot of stuff in America, and things are going to get better, but they got to get worse for a minute, like a snake sheds its skin. So I want everybody, and I'm just really going to let it all hang out here. I want everybody to be prepared. And if you have any questions or you'd like to discuss any of this, please send me a message. Because I've been connecting to my higher self, and I'm literally outside asking for the aliens to come. I mean, come on. But, things are happening. They are. And some of that's us, by the way. I do believe some of that is us, and I believe some of that is real. So there's a kind of a slow drip feed happening where the government doesn't want to say, oh, we know about this all along. They are drip feeding us to prepare us to be ready for what's next. And it is next. I will tell you right now, it is next. Oh yeah, just, you should stop talking serious things with Americans because of, Anina, there are more of us that follow we're calling her the Lotus Queen. There was a lot of, I don't want to have my video taken down. There was a lot of cleating. That's my word, cleating, that happened. And I believe that they're going to find it. And they have been like dropping little Easter eggs about it. So I think things are happening behind the scenes. They have to be quiet for a reason. Yeah, I wish it would. I wish, Beth, but I think it's like an alien drip. They keep having disclosures. They keep having things in Congress, like whistleblowers, and they keep having meetings. They had Travis from, Travis, he works for NASA. He used to work for NASA. He's a scientist. He's got like 3 doctorates and, like he's like a science master. And he's been on Ancient Aliens as a guest several times to ask questions, but he is on Skinwalker Ranch now. And he actually sat on a board, 3 years ago for alien disclosure. And he can only talk about so much of it. I mean, there's a lot going on. It's not, this is real. There's a lot going on. We would be ridiculous to think that we are, the only ones in the universe. It would be very vain to think that we're it. And I just don't believe we're it. So, okay, so that's my opinion, and I just gave you the whole thing, like, well, I gave you the abridged version. Okay. Oh, do you see her? Can you see her? It's day and night. She's got like a little veil over her face. She kind of matches one of those cards. We're going to see a year that is like day and night. And I believe that card is appropriate as well. I will take a picture of all of these cards. I know we've kind of had a long start there, but if anybody has any questions, just message me. Um, uh, I'm following what's going on, and that's where I've been. So, and
Hi,
meditating
Mexicali.
daily. And hello, Diane. How are you? All the way over in Australia. So those are our cards for today. I'm going to put them up. I'm going to put them right here in the cup to take a picture in a while,
I
along
think,
with our
as
new.
always, those cards sit really well together.
They did. They
Day
did.
and
Last
night
time too.
goes with letting go. It goes with loss. It goes with divine flow. They all just sit together
Yeah,
so well.
they really do. I'm always surprised how they feel. Hi, Belinda. Happy Saturday. Hello. I need to find a better place to put my cup, I think. I think my cup deserves a place of honor here. I think I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna loot that and I'll forget it's there. I'll be like, where's my cup? Okay, so and this thing that my sister made needs a spot. Oh my gosh, it is so messy in here, you guys. I need to just come up here and spend a week cleaning this mess up. Seriously. It's bad. It is really bad. So let's finish her up really quick. Remembering that we have, what did I do with her? My favorite girl here. Had the favorite girl here. So we're kind of going along these lines, adding more texture, more textured elements, and they're going to have a dangle. So I'm going to also be using some of the black and white striped recycled Christmas paper from under my steampunk tree this year. So yeah, so let's do that. Where do I set her? Give her some honor. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side because we don't know which one we're gonna use yet, but let's finish her up. Let's just do quick finish so that we can get on to a second one. What do you guys think? I'm so happy you guys are all here. Thank you for being here, and thank you for a thumbs up. That would be wonderful. If you're watching on replay, I know we had a lot of people last time during that streamathon, but if you are watching on replay, thank you so much for being here. And if you're not a subscriber, it would be amazing if you subscribed and hit the bell. You know, I think maybe one of these things that I slipped that in there. I would love to have a queen here. I left her open so I could add things, you know, but I don't want a king.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Julie's saying she inherited various fabrics from her mum and she found white fabric, three all different shades of white, and she can use them for different things and she's happy she doesn't have to buy any more. And I think that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not just, making use of things and it's, yeah,
Oh,
it's
for sure.
nice. Yeah, it's good.
For sure. So I'm just trying to find something that I might want to put behind her because I left this open a little bit, but I'm not really seeing anything in my little, this is just a little bit of bits and pieces that when I have something little and kind of cool, I throw it in here. I'm just not really seeing anything. So, oh, I've got velvet. This is velvet plastic. It's from some packaging. And I think I could cut that into a shape and use that. I think that's a cool texture too. So I need a shape, and I think I'm just gonna do like a, oh, like a, I don't know. I gotta have a heart on it, don't I? That's my thing. I think I do have this glittery sort of stuff here and washi tape, and I added these pieces. So I don't want anything with hard edges. What if I mimicked that shape?
Hi, Renee.
Oh, hey, Renee. I'm so glad to see you here. Renee is from TikTok. And it's so
Woohoo.
nice to see you here, Renee. Or Renee, wait a minute. No, you're not. So I had a couple of people that wanted to come look at some of my kits, and I gave them the links for this. But Renee, you're from TikTok, right? I'm sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet today. You were in the stream, right? Oh yeah, trying to clean your art room is a bummer, really. So I don't want to cover all of that. I think that's a good place, maybe a little bit smaller, and then I'll put a word on that one. Of you guys, I think that we need a word that us in the US, we need a word that we can feel represents. I mean, I know what I'm feeling represents what word represents the way I am trying to be right now. And it's hope. I felt like everybody would be like, oh, let's just put the word hope on there. Let's just put the word love on there. I feel like it's more important right now, and it feels more like the proper word for the situation. What do you guys think? Are you feeling that too? If you're in America, hopeful. Oh, yes. Vale, hello. Yes, happy weekend. Hopeful. And if you see, I made one of her eyes match that, and I made this one match this. So she's got two different colors, and I love it. So I'm gonna pick a marker and write out a word. I've got all these wonderful, wonderful markers here. It's tough to pick. Wait, I've got this too. I need to take out. Okay. So we are going. I'm going to put it on a piece of paper, and I think we need some turquoise. What do you think? I think that's probably the right one. Or if that's not fat enough, I have these ones here. These ones all are really nice, like almost tertiary colors. If that one's not big enough, then we'll use that one, and it's got two of them. Okay. But they're not like super bright colors. There's no primaries in that box, and I really, really like these ones. They were actually selling them on TikTok. And then they also have them obviously on Amazon. Now, before I do this and put that on there, I'm going to go around with my Stabilo, I think, and kind of give this some more oomph. Oomph. We want oomph. I said I was going to do this fast, and I'm so hard at it. I mean, it is not easy for me to do things fast. It's not. I do what I do. If I'm in the zone and I don't feel like it's done, then it's not done. I just keep going. And I had put a little bit of gold around here, but I decided I just want more definition. She's wonderful, isn't she? I love her. Okay, water brush. Water brush. And then I'm going to find a scrap that I can, oh yeah, oh yeah. In the zone. Get in the zone. Some of the stuff on here, like the gold sticker, obviously does not want to pick up. That washi does not want to be absorbent, but this will because it's paper. I can put a really big shadow under her face. Hey, I can use my Woody for that. My new Woody that my
So
son got
Julie
me.
says, Sharon, your slow is very fast compared to me. And Diane says, did you hear me giggle out loud when you said fast, Sharon?
Well, I have such a hard time, like, if I'm in the zone and I want it to come out the way I want it to come out, then you know, it it's not done until the artist says it's done, right? We
Yep,
can think,
absolutely.
yeah, we can think, oh, I'm just going to put this and this and this together, and I'm in a hurry and I got to get out the door. Let's say you're making a card for someone. You're not satisfied with it. You're not, because you rushed and you didn't sit down and like do the thing. So I got to find a piece of paper that I can write on here. And you guys chose that word. And then she needs a piece of jewelry. And I think we change our mind a lot too. I was going to say, I think that her paper parts are done, but we do change our mind a lot. So I can't really say that.
Yes, Julie, till your heart sings or till you get to the point where you think,
Exactly.
that is it. It's
And
done.
Julie, you remember, Julie, I used to say, until your soul sings
Mm-hmm.
in Happy Paper People. That was kind of the way I liked to put that. You make your soul sing. That's it. You put your soul into it. Okay, I've got this white right here that's like left over, and I do want to use white because I do have some white here. And I'm just going to write it out a few times and see what I get. I haven't used this one yet, this pen. I'm just going to, ooh, isn't that pretty? So, I don't know how good my handwriting is this early in the morning either. I haven't had any practice yet today. I like that one. That one's okay. if I took my time, I could probably do better. Do you believe years ago, I used to paint beer signs and sell them? Women would hire me, like for Christmas or anniversaries or whatever, to paint a beer sign, like an old tavern, with like fluffy, fuzzy beer coming out of the cup and whatever. And I did all this specialty paint, and I was painting them. I did all this specialty writing. It would have the husband's name on it, so it would be like his bar, and it would be like have a thing of beer on it, and say something like "best head in town," like a beer head. You so, or where the beer is warm and the girls are cold, or it would say something like that. That I used to sell them at Christmas time. But I'm so out of practice with my paintbrush, it would take a lot for me to get to a point where I was comfortable doing that lettering. I was in art school when I was doing that. That was so long ago. So long ago. I am going to go over it a few more times here. And then I'll probably round the corners out, see how it looks, cut some fat on it, just a little bit more. I mean, look at that. There's a liquid in the bottom, and I don't know if it's from shipping or whatever, and I've tried to like stir them. They're almost like an oil. I mean, they're really cool pins. Okay. All right, let's trim some fat without smearing it, huh? Let's see, I'm going to use, this one's hurt my fingers right now. I can't reach still with my left arm. So I'm going to physical therapy once a week. And I'm just going to go around the word like a crazy person, okay? And try not to smudge it. So physical therapy and then therapy has kept me busy, and then appointments and scans, and I can't wait until I can stop wearing this brace, which I don't have on right now, you guys. I'm not wearing my brace. Did everybody get to see the stream from New Year's Eve? Because it actually, on the replay, not fuzzy at all. Not fuzzy at all. I was quite surprised how clear it was. And having to use my phone for StreamYard is a little new, until I figure out what is going on. I'm going to try a different internet repeater up here. I do have another one, a new one in the box. I ordered 2 different kinds at Christmas, so I'm really going around the word. I think it's dry now, so there. Hopeful. Look at that. Okay, and this is velvety. And we know we're going to tuck some in, so I'm going to glue this down first. Do we want to go this way? Yeah. So we're going to go right here, or we're going to, no, I don't want to cover that. We're going to go right here. Like that. Okay. So for this one, because it's plastic on the back, I am going to use my glossy accents. I'm probably going to have to unstick it though, because I seem to always have to put a pin in it when I get into it. I always have to. There we go. This glossy accents is like 4 years old, and I can't believe it still works. And it's the same. It works the same. It just, the nib gets, is that what it's called? Nib gets clogged. So if you haven't seen, there was a lot of people there too, and I was just mortified because my internet was doing something weird. We were supposed to come up and fix it, and my husband was working on it this morning, and then his daughter called, something wrong with her car. He had to run to Olympia. And then they were going to a shop. So, and then I'm going to go ahead, since I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and use this on here. But I probably could, because it's velvety, use a fabric glue or use, it's just, I mean, it's little. I could probably, come on, don't make me stick you again. That was silly. We were just in there. Probably use glitter glue. And that's something we did not use on, I'm going to do it a little crooked like that. Oh, that's cute. What do you think? It's cute. I like it. So I got something new from Grandma. One of these pins that you, and then I think whatever I had it sitting in, it was this one, is the wax thing. Yeah, it is. Okay. Hold on. I've got all these awesome new marker supplies, and I never really had markers before. Not like markers I used. I can't wait to doodle and color. Okay, so apparently she said you just have to lift up the thing and you go like this to get the end full. And then you use that to pick up your gems. It doesn't look like there's anything in there to me. Just don't see it. Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah, there's something glittery there.
Yeah. Well, oh, that's the
Yeah,
that's that.
no, when you're putting the pen down, there looked something glittery.
Oh, on my thing?
Yeah.
Probably. Well, she was diamond painting with these, and
Yeah.
look, and they're pink. They're always pink, apparently. Let me have a touch of coffee here for a second. Okay, what I want to do is try one of those new little things that I have. That is so good. These. I want to put some of these on here, and this was the problem. What am I going to put these in? I guess I could have put them in the lid, huh? So, yeah, look at that. It works. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my goodness. Okay, and then we're going to probably continue with this. Hopefully I didn't clog it back up. And put a few on here. Yeah, just clogged it back up, Where did I put it? Not sure why it does this. Maybe I should just cut the end off. Wait, what do you think?
You get a big blob.
Yeah, I would get a big
A
blob.
big blob.
I'm feeling like a big blob right now. Oh my gosh. So I did so good. I didn't do any baking at Christmas. And then mom sends over fudge at Christmas on Christmas Day, right? And yeah, it's gone.
Well, here's the thing. New Year started 1st January, but it doesn't actually start until Monday because here in Scotland, our New Year continues until
There we go. Yeah,
Sunday midnight, and then you start your New Year. So, yeah,
I see. Yeah,
plenty of
okay.
time yet.
So it was
Plenty
actually
of time
last
yet.
year that I gained those calories, or
Yeah,
this year,
absolutely,
one or the other.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a kind of in between period, the twilight zone in a sense, where
Yes,
it
like
doesn't
that.
matter. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Um, so let's put these back in here. I could have used the lid. I don't know what I was thinking. I haven't had enough coffee. That's what I was thinking. These bottles are good for some things. I wish we could recycle these. It really bothers me because I have a lot of these always, and I cannot recycle them. Oh, okay. So let's see what I got in this bag of goodies over here, because I'm going to leave these out because there is some turquoise on here and I might add more. We'll see. We shall see about that. I'm also going to leave my little pins out. Why not? We know we're going to punch some holes in there, and I want to give her a few little dangles. And I'm kind of thinking maybe it'll be like an earring. What do you think?
That would be
That
cool.
might work.
Cool.
Or even something that connects. I could do that.
Like
Oh,
that.
oh, I know. I got it. I got it. So these have not been opened yet. When I was gonna do, I had all those plans to do all the steampunk ornaments and stuff. I had pre-ordered all this stuff and, you know, surgery, and I thought I would have my thing off by then. Look at here. Look at here. It's like an earring. It's like an earring. Oh, and I can hang it way out here. It's kind of like a geisha. Like they're I I was fascinated by a geisha yesterday and watched her put her makeup on and get ready on TikTok. I could not believe they had a TikTok. Wish they were different sizes though. So I could put one there, and then I'm not gonna do another one of those ones. I'll just do that one because on the other ones I had just one of each. And then maybe, I mean, these already have a jump ring on them, but they're not very exciting. Let's see what I got here in the magic box. This is all stuff that I wanted to and could have used for steampunk ornaments and things. I mean, they were only $1 a pack, so it was no. Oh, this one, this one, this one. Look, these are great. Look at that. It's like an eye.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna have to cut off that. That's okay. I can do that with pliers. No
You
big
know,
deal.
it kind of reminds me that in the day when I was kind of trendy, or at least I thought I was, I would wear one long earring and the other one
Oh
was
yeah.
just a stud earring. So a stud in one ear and a long earring in the other. And I thought it was so cool.
I did that too.
Really?
Isn't that
My
crazy?
goodness.
Yes. We were artsy. It wasn't about being trendy. It was about being
No, it was just
the
kind of,
arty.
well,
What, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we thought we were.
Yeah. I was a trendsetter. I lived in a country town where everybody thought that fashion was, and we were far away from everything. Everybody thought fashion was definitely a pair of Wranglers, some ropers, which are boots, cowboy
Mm-hmm,
boots, a specific
mm-hmm,
brand, and that
mm-hmm.
braided belt. That was
Yep,
what they did.
yep.
And so I want to put this somewhere, and it might match the other one if I put it right there again, or right here. Oh, it goes there, doesn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, okay.
Superb.
So they're kind of a pair that
Yep.
way. So let's cut this off. I gotta get let me get my pliers out here. Wrong. I need those. I got 2 pairs of those in here. I should take a pair downstairs. Okay, I'm gonna cut this part off. They're not very good jewelry pliers. So they're not always the best at things like this. It's just one of those.
Brennan, you don't need to apologize for going to get coffee or going to
Oh,
loo
never.
or
Yeah.
going to the loo. You know,
We know
needs
that's
must. One is as important as the other.
oh yeah. As Kylie calls that, a comfort break. She called it that
Yes.
the other day when we were together. And I was like, what? I'm sorry, what?
I'm going for a comfort break. And I said, I'm being posh.
I thought it was awesome. It was so good. Okay, need my jump ring. Gonna put that on. My thing of jump rings. And I think I probably have enough different sizes and the right colors right here because we kind of stuck to gold on this one. The other one has mixed. I'm gonna put her little thing on right now first though. These are they're paper, but they have a gold coating and they are oh my gosh, that hurts. Oh,
Oh, take it
I'm not
easy.
supposed to reach out like that. They have a They're confetti. I can't talk. Words are hard. Oh, didn't need a pen. All right, and that will dry clear. Oh, that's cool. So we were talking about doodle tunities last time, and Nina, I know you were like doodle tunities. That is definitely in my dictionary, my personal dictionary. I like having the opportunity to, if I want to take it downstairs and maybe doodle around or give it some sparkle or add something, using markers. I think that's a lot of fun. And, if you want to give yourself doodle tunities, having all of this, stuff thrown together like this with all this little detail, you really have doodle tunity. You do. Um, so I could take her downstairs and go to town on her, really. I'm probably needing gold here. This should be magnetic. All right. I'm going to use my little jump ring. I sure wish you guys, anybody that has looked for these, like in Australia, I know you can't find them, which is sad. Oh, I need to make holes first. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use the small one. Got to decide where. So this one, I think I'm going to go all the way out and do that. So we got our hole. And then she's having an earring. So I almost wish I could, like, well, what if I go
Gently,
right here?
Bentley.
Her ears would be down here, though.
Yeah, partway
So
between the bottom of the eye and nose.
yeah.
Not
So
no, not well,
is it
that
okay
might
to hang it
be.
off of her face? I mean, are we comfortable with that? Because I don't want them to
I
compete.
don't know. I don't
Let's
know.
get this on first, and then we'll decide.
Yeah, and
How's
then
that?
decide. Yeah,
Yeah,
try that first and then decide.
because I really don't want them to compete. These are really cool, by the way.
It's kind
I
of
ordered.
punkish.
Yeah, well, and
Yeah.
I think they're more like you would put on an India, like the things on the bottom of their
Mhm,
shawl, or
mhm.
that's how I saw them. But they're pretty punk rock too, if they're alone. If they're just fringe, you see what I made that out of? Christmas tag.
Hmm.
I didn't do very good with that one. It kind of separated a little. There we go. Okay, that's one. It reminds me of a geisha. She was putting these things in her. She put this hairpiece on. She did her hair, but then she had this extra hairpiece that went on, and she had all these giant hair sticks that went in, and she knew exactly where they went. And she had like 10 of them. And it was so cool to watch her do that. And I was always a hair stick girl. I think it needs to go down here. I think it needs to go right there. Kind of wish it was long like this, but it is kind of the evil eye. So maybe, no. Yeah, I think it goes right there. What do you think? That's how it's going to hang,
Yeah. Yeah.
unless we go right here. I'm just going to punch. If I can't decide, this is one of those moments, right? Where I'm just having a difficult time deciding. So I'm just going to do it. I just did it just like that. Hopefully it's not too close to the edge. So this is a good time to take out stickers, washi tape. If you're going to make some weird things like this, try to use supplies that you don't normally use. That I purposefully used washi tape because I don't use washi tape, and I thought, well, let's do that. Let's do something we don't normally do. Okay, so that's 2. I definitely have to have 3 because I'm a 3 person. So the third one is probably going to go right in here, and I have to decide what that is. Those are two new things. I feel like I want something old. And if in fact this went on say a journal or something, which it probably won't. I mean, it's really cool by itself. It probably doesn't need to go in anything.
Hi, Yolande.
Hey, Yolande. Hi. Oh, I'm glad you made it. We're making weird things again. Looking for something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. You know me. So she needs something weird, like this looks like a disco ball. I kind of like that. It's off of an old piece of jewelry. I'm going to remove it and just use the little one. So let's put that back. And I like to use an awl to open these up. It does a good job because you're just spreading them apart that way. That one, and
good night, Nina. Thanks for being here.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Anina. We'll see you next time, and I'll post pictures of the cards on my community page. And also, you'll find the cards from last time on my community page as well. And the project. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. I just realized I have an issue. And I can either bend it up or I can add something else because it's got a loop on the bottom. So let's see what I got. I feel like it needs to be old though. I feel like that's important. I can't have all this shiny new stuff. I need something recycled. Ow. Ow. The other one had a letter. Maybe this one has a letter too. And then we're going to have to come up with a B word. Oh, wait, we already have hopeful. We can't. Well, it's just going to be a random B. That's okay. I need to turn these back. Hold on. Sometimes it's really difficult. So, all right. My jump rings. No, this is thrilling. I hope I didn't run her off with my jump rings there. Anina's in Canada, though, isn't she? I think Canada or oh, I can't remember. I feel terrible. I should have eaten. Should have had coffee. Had a weird morning.
I want to sing "We Are the World."
Oh my gosh! In choir, we had to sing that. Yeah. We are the world. We are the children. We are. I was a soprano back then. Make a better place. So let's start giving. And this was my part. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better place. Just you and me. I meant my part only because it was a soprano issue. Like that was where we came in and I had a solo. That was what that was. I don't even know if I remembered the words right. It's funny that you brought that song up. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here, and this jump ring is a lot thicker. It's like heavy duty. Like I have a bunch of cheap jump rings. Will probably have a hard time staying put. Oh, I need a bigger one. I punched that hole too far away. Oh, darn it. I was just trying to make it not so long. I guess I could have used the word gauge there. It was a heavier gauge. Hopefully I can. Wait, I'm looking at one of the sparkles. Did I punch a hole there? I did, didn't I?
I think so.
I did
Yeah.
not. Oh
No?
my gosh. You
Oh,
know what I'm looking
wow.
at? Look here. I'm looking at these sparkles. That looks like a hole.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my goodness. She is losing it. So I could have used the
Oh,
little
that's
one.
2 of us.
Yeah.
I thought you punched it.
I swore I did that. I'm sure glad my chair turns so that I am able to turn around at least on my right side and get to my Lazy Susan that has some of my tools in it.
So Diane says if you needed a B word, you could have brave.
Brave is a really good one. Maybe we need
My
to do some like extra handwriting, like vertically
mm,
on here.
mm.
I mean, her
My
main
my my B word in terms of the word for the year is balance.
balance. Yeah, I was going to go for
Mm.
a word I'm not sure I can say on YouTube
Oh,
because
hmm.
we all need to find our inner bee. And we all
Yeah,
need to be
yeah,
powerful and
yeah.
strong and show these men how it's done. It is our turn. They've had their
That's what
foot on our
that
neck forever. So,
is it BITCH?
yes,
That's
that's what I
okay.
would have thought.
That's
But
okay.
I like brave. I want to go
Yeah,
with brave because
yeah.
it is our turn. And this will turn around. It is our turn. It is. They have ruined it. They have messed up. They have done it, and it isn't working. So it is
You're right.
our
It's
turn, and
our
that's
now
what's going to
turn.
happen. What's that?
You're right. It's our turn.
It is. And women will do things differently. We will.
Yeah.
We will.
Yolande says her word in a couple of years ago was balance as well.
Really.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we all have stickers that have like words and stuff on them, but I want to, like these are the New Year's sort of thing that I'm doing right now, so they just mean more than a Tim Holtz sticker that. And I love that you picked a word like that. I
How
think I think that's
about
great.
how about
How about
just a
all of them?
thought? We invite everyone to throw in their word for the year, and you incorporate it in something, and I incorporate it in something for the year
Oh,
going forward. So throw it in now, and we will both do it.
I wrote my word down. I didn't say it out loud, but I wrote all three of those words. There they are. There she is. I think she is amazing. She needs one last thing till she's done. And I think it is some solid, color. I had gone around it with gold anywhere that the background was showing. I need my sponge for this. It hurts to reach, but I'm supposed to be doing that. He said to do it on a table with a towel. Well, I say, let's do it at my art table. Okay. Does that count? That it's the same motion, right?
Yep, yep,
Okay.
yep, yep.
I'll have to tell him that. He'll get a kick out of that. Or scold me, one or the other.
Oh, Yolanda chose, and I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I ever pronounced the name right. Yolande, fun and fearless.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
So
fun is
wait.
so important.
This has the F. And we have femme fatale here. That was chosen.
Mm.
Um, but I think I can find another F, and fun and fearless, I think, should be on the next one. I'm gonna write that down. So we'll
Yeah.
have an F for the next one, okay? And we can try to come up with some other F words. I say that
Careful,
mildly.
careful.
Other F words, to use on there. I'm being very careful. That is not what I mean. No, 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 no.
Now,
Um,
Diane said, and I'm not entirely sure what this
oh,
means. I
she's
don't know if it's a
beautiful.
typo. Biarch, Biarch.
B.
Diane,
I don't know what that means.
Biarch, Biarch. It sounds kind of Scottish, but I'm not sure what it is.
Are you saying biatch?
Oh,
Well, I just wrote the word.
I think she
Uh,
just
uh,
added in a C. Yeah,
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 I just wrote the word
yeah,
because I didn't
yeah,
say it, but I'm allowed to write it on there. We need to find our inner. That's just it.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
need to.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we are warriors, and we need to remember that we were born warriors, and we are ready to lead. And those men better move over and get their foot off our neck. That's it. I'm
Yeah,
done. Yep, that's right.
yeah.
Not that I hate men. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it is our turn, you
You're
know?
saying, move
M-
over, darling.
Move over, darling. We've got this because you've done messed it up. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put these away real quick, just so I know where they're at. I'm gonna leave those turquoise out because I actually might use the turquoise again. I don't know what I did with the other one. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So there's that turquoise. Okay. Put these. I have to start with a new desk. I promised last time that I would dump these out because I haven't even looked at them yet. We used one of these, and it was what I turned gold and turned into her bow tie. But this is something that I got for Christmas from Santa Claus, which is me. Um, and I was just like, oh, that looks like a cool pack. And guessed, I had no idea they'd be this big. There would be this many cool things. I mean, okay, look at that. Do you see how cool that is? It's got a place for rings here and then all the way across the bottom with a lotus. I mean, oh, it's beautiful. And I can change the color of these with Nuvo Mousse or with my waxes. So while this bright silver might not be my favorite, look at that. That doesn't even have, I mean, it's not even intended to go on jewelry. It doesn't even have the loop at all. There are butterflies and weird little things waiting for little jewels to go in. That looks like a winter thing. I I'm just impressed
Ooh.
with it. I didn't expect this at all. Oh my goodness.
So
Yeah.
Shelley is saying our inner power, and
Yeah.
Diane is saying
Let's do
res-
this. Hold on.
resilient,
Hold on to your words
random.
for a second. I'm going to do something fun. Okay. So I'm going to write them right here on our thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were going to use what words before, Yolande?
Oh gosh, I think it was fun, fearless.
Oh, fun. Oh,
Mhm.
freedom. Look at that, Beth.
Fearless.
We'll do all three.
Yeah. Balance.
Freedom. We did balance on the other girl with the B. I wrote all the B words down.
Oh, there's something about enhancer.
And
My favorite sentence is enhancer.
resilient. I see resilient,
Yeah.
inner power. I love our inner power, Sherry.
Random. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I like it. Random.
And I think some of what you're reading is probably, express.
Yeah.
I think probably some of what you're reading is the discussion we're having about female power,
Yeah.
about
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we are goddesses. We are fabulous. Oh,
My feed is coming up after the time, if you know what I
what's
mean.
that?
My feed is coming up not in sync with what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a huge lag. That's
Yeah.
what's going on. there's been there's been a huge lag. I've been watching it on YouTube. Um, let's see. We've got resilient, random.
Express.
We don't want to be random. We want to be fun. But I don't know if I don't know if random, but our inner power definitely. I like the word, and you guys know I like the word because I choose these all the time. If I used a letter G, do you know what word I would choose?
A G.
There it is, goddess,
Goddess.
because that's what we are.
Yep.
That's what we are. We just need to tap into our higher selves, and we are goddesses ready to take on the world. It's just going to be dark for a minute, and then it will be wonderful, generous and grateful. Those are
Great.
amazing G words.
Grace, Jennifer. Beth says grace, which I think is important. And
And
Diane,
grateful.
generous, grateful. Grace is so important.
I love it when I can't, my words are just not working. I haven't had enough coffee. I've had a half a cup. It's sitting here. It's cold now. Um, I can't remember his name right now. He says, "Grant yourself grace," and that's where that came from. And I know him, David. David. I tell you guys, I don't know.
You know, it's a funny thing because a wee story here, if you don't mind it.
Go ahead.
I don't think it's grace is a word I used all that often until a few years ago. And it was more a phrase that, for me, people in the US used more, grace. And I
Really,
started to look into yeah, I didn't really fully understand it.
really.
And I thought, that is so important because it's not just about grace for others, it's about grace for self, just in terms of moving forward and just saying, it's
Right.
okay. Today I feel how I feel, and that's okay to feel how I feel.
I love that. I have an Aunt Grace too, and my
Oh,
daughter just got a dog who does not like dogs and named her Gracie, which I think is funny. Um, I'm trying to straighten us out here. And the leg, I can't tell. So we're gonna pick another one. Let's do it. Let's get into our. There's so many amazing ones here. So we'll pick our focal point first. So we need our, like, if we think about it like music, we need our lead singer first, and then we'll choose the band.
so if you don't mind, I'm going to just jump in for a second because
Do it, please.
Renee is asking who is voicing with you. So, Renee, apologies if I've not pronounced that correctly. My name is Kylie Koo. I'm a friend of Sharon. And yeah, I have a channel, Kylie Koo Studio. And yeah, I'm here to share my art with the world.
And if you haven't subscribed to her channel, she has, what do you have, like 24,000 subscribers now?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Not
I don't,
quite, but
I try
yeah.
not to look.
No, I don't look either, to be honest. I do it because I love to share.
Yeah, that's why I do it too. I'm the tortoise. This isn't a race. This is me sharing and trying to inspire. So that's what it's about for me. And it's okay if it's about something else for someone else because we're all individuals. That's, you
Yeah.
know. So I'm thinking I really like this one, but she's got kind of a David Bowie vibe going on right here, sideways. I really like her. She is small. Um, all of these are pretty small, but they are all amazing. Um, Look at her. Should we use her?
Hi,
She's
Anne Makes.
Well, hello, Anne. I'm glad you made it. We're glad to have you here. I know there's a little bit of a lag, so I'm going to wait to catch up here. Um,
I'm kind of laughing because a few weeks ago when we were on, well, we sometimes chat beforehand, and I said to Sharon, oh my goodness, I have a bit of a David Bowie look with my hair here. So yeah, go for it. A David Bowie look.
a David Bowie look. Yeah. Well, there's a
Well, she's not
lag,
got the
and when you
hair.
see what
Not
I'm
got the
cutting out,
hair,
you'll be excited
but I
because
had hair.
she's
Yeah,
right up my alley. This one, and
yeah.
she's big, which is I was looking for one that was a little bigger. The back half of this is kind of dark, and I thought it would be good for steampunk and maybe even the circus book that the circus tent. But what I'm choosing here, she is amazing. And you know how I love a Virgin Mary. I turned a squirrel into a Virgin Mary and made a feeder last year in one of the hops. Um, it's just, I'm not Catholic. I'm spiritual. I just love playing with the images because they're old images, and we've all seen them so many times, and I think they're pretty special to make new art out of because they are old art. And she is not. She just happens to be wearing the hood, and she has kind of that look going on. If you can you see her yet? I know there's a lag.
Oh
She
dear.
is so amazing. Um,
Anne says, LOL. I shouldn't read this. Virgin Mary squirrel too funny.
well, there's actually a really short video where I share what I made because when we were doing the hop, um, I was organizing it the second year, but I had been in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artist PM Artist Studio hop since the very beginning. I didn't know them the first month. I met them in the second month, and that's when I joined the hop. And then I was in charge of it for a year as well. And Lisa was in charge of the posts and stuff in the group in Facebook. And that's how Lisa and I kind of, well, she was modding for me already at that stage, but that's how she started doing that. Okay, so I want to use something textured this time. And I've got this amazing, amazing image here. And I think she goes with the G. So I think we're going to use G first. Because, she's fun, fearless, fabulous. That needs to be somebody with glasses on, somebody with crazy hair, somebody with, like that looks like a warrior. She looks like a goddess, I think. So, are we upside down now?
No, you're fine. You're
How did that
absolutely
happen?
fine.
Oh no, I turned it
No,
upside
you're
down to
fine.
cut it. Okay. Okay. I
You're
was
fine.
concerned. Okay, so I want to do a little bigger one. And I'm going to choose one of these. These are from my texture bucket. They stand up straight in a big wood box with a handle behind me. And these are left over from a project I did for PM Artist Studio. And it actually sits on my mantle. It's pretty cool.
I know
And
the project, and it's
oh
wonderful.
yeah, it's so
It
fun.
is stunning. You
This,
need to link it below in your description.
I'm so bad about that, you guys.
No,
All
you
that
need to
tech
do
stuff.
it because it is a
I should
wonderful,
link it below.
wonderful
You're
project.
right. I should. I might need a reminder, but okay, there's a reason that I want to use this one. These were leftovers. My friend Judy, who had a channel,
Bless
died
her.
last year, and
Bless
I
her.
loved her, and I hung out with her when she was in chemo a few times. And I'll try to link the squirrel too if I go ahead and do that. Um, so I want to use this because she sent me this texture in some Happy Mail that we exchanged, and then I had cut this shape out of the texture, but this was from her. So she made this whole thing. So I want to use this in honor of my friend Judy.
Hmm,
And look at that.
beautiful.
Yeah. And there are some nice flat spots on here too. I think what I'm going to need to do though is, because she is paper and this is textured, I am going to need to put her on something harder, bit of scrap, cut her back out around her, and then put her down. So I'm going to use piece packaging, whatever, just a little packaging, a little bit of this. I think this is fine. So I'm going to glue her down. And I might leave a little edge around her. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I get there.
So I can't put a link into the chat.
Oh, I could make you a.
No, well, yeah, because the video that Sharon is referring to, it is an amazing, amazing project. I can't remember the name of it, but it is wonderful, and I don't know how many times I've watched it. It is absolutely
Oh,
fantastic. So I'm going to make sure she puts a link below.
yeah. Make
So
sure
it
I.
won't be right away, but come back and check the link
Yeah, if
attached.
Mo was here, she would have that link, and
Yeah,
she usually would take
yeah,
care of that
yeah,
for us.
because
But
it's a fantastic project. I
oh,
can't say how much I loved it. It's fantastic.
you're so sweet. Thank
No,
you.
no, it's just, you see things sometimes that are just so inspirational. I think it was something about windows, it was called.
It did. It had windows made
Yep,
out of
and
mica, like
yep,
real
and
mica tiles.
it was just so amazing. So
Oh, that's so sweet.
come back in
I
a day or
actually,
two because I'm going to pester Sharon to put that link in.
yeah. Okay, you do that. You pester
Yeah, I
me.
will.
You want to hear something funny? The one of the pieces that I used on the very first girl that I made that we just had out, very first one, is a leftover from that project, from the hinges on that project. So I had taken fabric and I covered it in glue, and then I covered it in the really thick, uh, the thick embossing powder, like the chunky stuff, the gold. And the fabric was black, and that was my hinges. And so I cut hinges out of that. And that was what I used. Let me get it. Where's it at? Where have I put them? I keep moving them. Oh my gosh, they're right here. This piece right here, there's a leg. I know. Her like lapel, or the where her shirt would button together, that is one of the hinges that I cut out first, and it was a little too small. I still have little pieces of that. I'm a saver. I'm a saver, but I do have them around, like I do use them. So I love that I can incorporate little pieces from other projects into projects that I'm doing. I think that feels really good. I threw away that scrap, guys. Are you proud of me? I know you are.
No, no, can't throw away scraps. No.
The white packaging scrap. I mean, the rest of this.
Mm, But
It didn't.
but it
It
might
wasn't
come
big
in
enough.
useful 10 years from now.
Wait, I need to pull that back out because we're gonna have to write words on that. We are. Our words are going on that to cut out, and or I'll write them directly on the project to depend. So you're right. You're right. I know you're right. If we don't use it for words, it's going in the trash. And I need to clean up this stinking room. That's next, I think. I keep rearranging, and I never finished from the last rearranging, and I do that every time. There's always like well, I haven't quite figured that out yet, so that's going to sit like that until I figure it out, and then I never do it. Do you all do that? I know you do. Oh,
So
thanks,
the
Yolande.
the the day before Hogmanay, as we call it, so 30th December,
Uh-huh.
I thought I need to red up, as we call it, my studio. So I picked up everything. I took it out to my garage, stuffed it in there. And my studio looked tidy on the
Oh
31st.
yeah,
It
but
looked
not your
tidy on the
garage.
1st. And then, of course, I came to have to film again for my latest video, and I thought, I need to get my stuff back in. So I went back out to the garage and I pulled all that stuff back in. So it looks the same
Yeah.
as it did on the 29th of December.
Yeah, so much for that, huh?
Yeah. But you know, for 2 days it looked good.
So I'm pulling these out because I think I'm gonna put one behind her head. Um, that or the one of those. These are my stamps that are sold at PM Artist Studio. And they are a lot of fun. The foamies. This one is really nice. There's two different sizes, and this little teeny tiny one makes really nice edges on stuff.
It does.
And
It
it,
does.
especially with embossing powder.
Hmm.
I like, yeah, these are great for embossing powder. But I think I'm going to put, because I want to put like something behind her head. So I'm going to leave those out and we'll figure it out in a minute. Because if she is a true goddess, she needs that, right?
Yep.
That is important. So, all right. So I'm going to do that on another piece of paper. I have to make things, difficult. That's my MO. Just making things difficult, And I also, because this is flat right here, I think I want to put something right here, and it's going to be shiny, and maybe it's that fabric again. It's got the little sparkles on it that tricked me like a hole. You guys, my son knows me so well. He wrapped my gifts in all of this gauze. He got me this great big wood tray, and he put all of these things on it, and then he used the white and the gold gauze here to wrap my gift. And he's so amazing. He just surprises me all the time how amazing he is. Yes, he is gay. He is a mini me. And he is wonderful. So I've got all this cool new rick rack and whatever. Ooh, I think some of that on the outside, but I want to put something fun across. Oh, why don't you just use that? Okay, I got it. Or use a different one. Yeah. He wraps my gifts in something useful every year. Like he'll use a blanket or sniffing.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why is she sniffing? LOL. Julie, please explain.
Lace, gauze. Oh, it was probably the lag. You probably were wondering what the heck I was talking about because I don't know how big the lag is on your end, but it's pretty big on mine. So how about some of this 1970s gold rickrack? I think it fits perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. We're going to use some of this stuff. Then I'll trim it. Glue first and then trim, right? This is going to go behind her. This was in a big sheet and it had squares on it of this texture that she had, I think it was dipping. She had marbled. It was
Oh,
an
there is
experiment.
something about the image that you're using.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Why is the Virgin Mary girl sniffing? And Julie
Oh,
says, lady you're using is holding something to her nose.
no, it's like I don't know what that is. It's got a rainbow on it. It's like a camera almost, or some sort of a technical device. It's got a like a fan. Maybe it's a hot flash fan. Okay, that's what it is,
She's
guys.
let's face it, she's an influencer YouTuber with a camera up her nose.
No, a hot flash fan. Come on. I mean, aren't we all there?
No, she's in. This will catch on YouTube.
With a nose camera.
Well,
That's
what
something
can I
my
say?
husband did get for Christmas. I told my son that he would probably have fun with, but
Uh-huh.
I didn't know if he could use it. I just knew it would be fun. Was an endoscope, and it's a camera on like a
Careful,
tube.
careful, careful, careful.
Well, you can put it anywhere.
Well,
Um,
exactly. Careful.
well, no, I mean inside the car, inside to check on to see what's wrong with it, to go underneath parts in the car, to go, it's not for bodily use.
Okay.
It's not that kind. I
Okay.
mean, I'm sure whatever the case, but I mean, if he wants to stick it down his throat and see what's going on, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll just leave it there, okay? Or up his nose to check his brain. That's cool too. I'm good. I'm good with that. But his, not mine. Uh, Oh yeah, looking into vents in the house. That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah.
Um, he can use it in lots of places. I mean, when I saw it online, I was like, oh, I bet Bill would have a blast with that because he builds drones and planes too. And sometimes he has wires up inside of the things that he built, and it's hard to see what is disconnected or what is going on. Oh, your husband wants one to look inside the engine. Yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah,
Good
Julie.
save,
Sure.
Renee. Good save. Because that
Um,
would go places we don't want to go.
yeah, it could. It's very tiny. It's kind of like the one they use at the doctor's office. Yeah, like that. So so with this one, check out this. I haven't used yet. It has these. Oh gosh, I hate this lag because I know you're seeing this like 10 minutes later. It looks like it's got a cross on it. It's the same shape as the thing we're working on, which my thing didn't glue down all the way. I need to go in again. And it's got gold beads on it. It's absolutely stunning. And I think it goes on the bottom. I am happy with it there, but we'll
Yep.
do that last. All right, let's see. So is this too abstract if we use this? I mean, how weird is too weird? That is always the question, I think.
That's not weird.
It's not weird at all.
No.
I'm going to use my other glue here real quick because I just need to get under this area right here. It's driving me nuts. She'll probably cover it, but okay. Get out of mouth. I need to clean the glue tip off there. Oh, so we also got a telescope from my son. That's the other thing he gave to Bill. See, I don't think that's great enough. I think she needs like bam, goddess status, but I don't want to cover up all of Judy's work either. It could hang way off. I'm gonna have to cut it all out. That's gonna irritate me. All right, well, let's find something that I can stamp this on nicely and not hate cutting out. It's gonna have to be thicker because it's gonna stick off the side. And it's going to have to already have color on it. So let me perhaps even.
Yeah, Diane's suggesting stamp and gold paint.
That's a good idea. Well, I was thinking I could use something that already has a lot of color. That doesn't really go with it, but that's also got some texture on it and is on kind of a cardstock. That's got some texture on it, but not. It's that's actually Swelligant. When I first got it, I was playing with it, so that's actual patina on a metal paint. Um, I I don't know how well it'll work on a texture. I need to find something flat and painted, and I know I have something. So hold on just a sec. Probably something I don't want to, like sacrifice, most likely. If it's over here in my texture bin, probably. Um, Gotta have color. That. Oh, you guys are gonna understand when I say I don't want to sacrifice here in a minute. Because you saw me make this one. Oh, maybe that one. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. You guys saw me make this one, and it's been a picture on some of my like for the heading for things, and it's so beautiful, and it's all just done with paint. And it's like my favorite one. I've created this texture on things so many times. This was my favorite one. So I just can't see. Oh, I did write down what I did, by the way, but I've done it and recreated it. I just can't cut that up. So this one, I think this is the candidate right here. That was from the same day. I also have this just on some packaging. It's a little thinner to cut out. We're gonna go with this one. How far is the leg, you guys? I want to know. Inquiring minds. Because I'm showing you all this stuff and then you're seeing it how much later. That's what I want to know.
I don't
I need
think
to get
it's
it.
too bad, actually. I
It's
think it's
not okay. It's
10
probably just
seconds, maybe. I
it's
don't think it's
me
too
then.
bad.
That's what it is. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is get like my brayer here. And I'm gonna put some gold paint out, but let's not ruin that just yet. Let's get this out. Put a little gold paint on it. I really enjoy these projects where I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like I have to hurry. We can just have fun and, make it delightful. I like that. I like that we do that together. Or do we want to? No, that's too bright. I almost feel like we want to color from in here. But with this as a background, see, that's way too bright. I got off the gold first. I did. But what if, that's not really, well, yeah, it is. I want something. I'm not sure. I have this gold. It might have to be gold. I have this one. I have the bronze, iridescent bronze from Golden. And then I have my really thick one that always shows up. And that is the Gotta Deal. And they're out of these. I don't think I can get more. I'm not sure if I can get more of this. How very sad is that? And it's really thick. So we're going to use that. We know it's going to show up. It always does. So brayer it out. And then what are we stamping on? This. Get this out of my way. I don't know why it's going down in the little crevices. I don't like that. Come on. I don't want to have to do it twice. Not working with the brayer, that's for sure. I think I got it. If I didn't, I'm going to have to go back in with the gold paint pen. Huh. I could do that. That'd be okay. You got to get ready for your live at 6. Oh, yeah. Everybody, Beth is on next. I can't believe it's been as long as it has. It's already 1:44. Kylie, it is already 1:44. Vale, did I say hello, Vale? I am so sorry if I didn't. Maybe I did a long time ago. Oh yeah, the lace is very cool. Your husband's company makes, whoa, I've got to slide that down. I'm just reading back a little bit here. Your husband's company makes one of those. First thing we used it for was looking in the vents. Oh, I did read that. Okay. You're hearing without a lag. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Oh, she is kind of Annie Lennox, isn't she? Or Sinead O'Connor. I've got a super 80s vibe from her. Don't you? So I'm going to put those off to the side. Anything here that I don't like, I can fix, and I'm going to cut around it, but I will cut around it before I fix it. And let's do this first. Go to the tips, just to the tips. Oh, did I? No, I didn't mean it like that. Kylie, are you still there? Oh no, did we lose Kylie? Oh, hold on. Let me see if she's trying to get in. Hold on. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to hold on. If she got kicked out and she's trying to get back in, you guys are gonna see me for a second, maybe upside down. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Let me see if she's trying to get back in. Oh, we just lost her. Oh, darn it. What collage book am I using? I am using, okay, and now I got to get this set up correctly. So it's like, and I want it to be, I'm putting the camera on the other end this time, but I want it to be a vertical or horizontal, and I'm hoping that it went that way because it's supposed to if I hold my camera at that angle. Yay! Okay, and give me a minute to catch up with it, and then as soon as I see it on the screen, I will adjust it. I'm sad that we lost her. I know that they've had a little bit of weather, and I'm not going to do this whole thing, by the way. I'm not, and those ones look kind of square because she's going to be covering part of it. So if I have this like this and I have it hanging off the side, I just really want to concentrate on some of these right here, I think. The others don't matter as much. Well, I want Judy's stuff to show. Yeah, there I am. Oh my gosh, what is up with the lighting? I don't look like that. What is going on with my skin? Holy cannolis! What the heck? Darn it. Just when you think you're okay. Yeah, we're not going to have pointed edges. The way I have to cut it out. These ones can be. Maybe if I cut it out clean. My scissors are just the right length here for these, which is, I mean, I can cut just what I need. I have little teeny tiny ones that are really sharp too. I think they're embroidery scissors. But, you know, it's always easier on the gel plate with foam stamps, but you know, I like doing things the hard way. And I'm going to add an extra point right here because I can, you know, is that, yeah. And this one. This is a good one to emboss too. And I have embossed these shapes already. And they are somewhere. I don't know where. Kylie, if you're trying to get back in, I tried to look for you. I tried to get you off the, let's see. The collage book. I was going to get to that. Squirrel. It is the cutout and collage. Strange things to cut out and collage right there. If you can see it. It's from Amazon, and there's a download. It's very expensive, but there's a download included, and you can download and resize all the images. And so you get to keep them forever and ever. And I'm so happy about it. I didn't know about that when I asked for it for Christmas. That would probably be why they're so expensive. I would imagine. I'm really giving these points now. Little triangles all over my floor. It's got so many cool things in it. There's a bunch of gothic stuff or gothic circus stuff in the back too that I did not expect. Like the whole back half of it is like that. I hope Kylie pops. Oh, you had a power cut. Yeah, I was thinking it might be snow. Is it snowing at your house, Kylie? How exciting. We haven't even had frost yet. I don't know what's going on. She looks like Gwyneth Paltrow. I think she looks like somebody for sure. I swear those people are aging backwards. Have you seen her? Kate Beckinsale. I think that's her name. She's in a new movie, and I was like, what is going on? She's aging backwards. That's not okay. For the rest of us, that is not okay. Filters, man. Filters. Okay, so we are using an unusual shape here this time. And I'm going to try to get these pointed pieces down. I need to point that one out. Right there. Points. No squares. Point. Because she's got to be like radiating. She's a goddess, right, guys? Remember, here we go. She is a goddess. Grants herself grace. She's generous. She's grateful. And we're going to figure out how to get all that on there. We are. So I'm going to hide these ones under her and go like this. There's still another square. Just going to do it right like that. We're going to put that right there. Wish it was a little lighter in color, but that's okay. And now, do I want to add any other? I need some of those black and white stripes. That's what I need. Because that was kind of a key. This is our wrapping paper under our steampunk tree. But I do need some of this. And I'm just going to like tear off a hunk here. Oh, there's a hunk. Fell out on its own. Snowing is wonderful. It's snowing in Ontario Vale. Kylie is in Scotland. That's the accent. Oh yeah, I got to say goodbye to Beth. That was great. Annie Lennox. She does look like somebody, doesn't she? You can see where the seam is there. Don't like it. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is add, I wish I would have done it before I put that down. Is it too late? Can I redo that? Because I did use the fabric glue. Oh, look at that. It wasn't on very good, apparently. So let's put that under it, shall we? I just need like, almost like it's washi tape. So there were a few presents because I also got this black and gold paper because steampunk, right? And it was black on one side and gold on the other. And it almost has a plasticky feel. It was a big, heavy roll. And I actually folded some of this up and used it and made ribbons out of it with one arm, by the way. I took my sling off. And I showed the little girl that I hired to wrap presents how to do all these fancy things. So she was so excited about it. So we would just like fold it up and, make a ribbon. right out of it, you know, because I ordered quite a lot of this paper. Okay, let's do that. And then I'll trim it off. And then we'll put the thing on top of it. Yes. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah, Kylie is in Scotland. Your iPad stopped and you just saw the collage book. Oh, they have a lot of them, and I would say now that I know that you get to download them and resize them with that QR code in the back where they're saying, hey, you know, redo our stuff, you know. I love that. I think that's that means those images are ours to do what we want with at that point. I really like that. It's like having uh, something from Etsy, you know, that you've had to download. All right. Now, and see, I told you she did both sides of this too. It was something that she had done a marbling kit on, I think. I miss Judy. I do. Okay. So we know we needed a different glue on here anyway. Let's put it like down. Nah. Okay. So I'm going to use, well, I need something else to glue this. I'm just going to try to use this because I think it's the metallic threads that are resisting. And I don't want to dig out hot glue. Please don't make me. And I'm just going to do this all over. It was almost like a semic writing. Did you see it? It needs to be a little bit more even. Oh, it is sticking. Okay. All right. We need to give ourselves a place to write these words as well. And I think what we're going to do is make some sort of a tag that hangs off the other side. I know I'm running out of time, guys. We did a lot of playing before we got to this point. We have 4 minutes left. I'll probably, Paula, hey, I'll probably go a few minutes over. And then what I plan on doing is finishing her up today, hopefully. And I will share her. I'll change the heading on this video. And if you guys, have you guys gone to my community posts? Because that's where I'm sharing the cards and the things we make now, which we have this for today so far, and we're working on this one. Oh, I love them. I think they all need a moon on their head now. What do you think? Or female, that's the crone. That is the wise wisdom, the wise woman. She might need one too. I like that she's got paint all over her. It's really cool. It's almost a Warhol. All right. So that's going to go like that. I'm going to work on her off camera. You know how much I love you guys. And thank you for being here, subscribing, liking, and, you know, the thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, thanks, Yolanda. Thank you so much. Oh, it's mooning. Are you mooning someone? Did you find Mona mooning? My sticker, that thing I made for Mona's mooning? Look for that. Yeah, yeah. And go to my community page to see these, please. Or you can go to TikTok if you have if you're on TikTok, which is supposed to be ending, and I think I'm gonna go to Lemonade at that point, or Blue Sky, I'm not really sure, which are similar. But I really, really appreciate you all so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that, Vale. I appreciate it. And you guys, oh, I forgot, you're on my phone. So we have to say goodbye like this, don't we? Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm taking you down. Taking you down. Take me down, love me all night long. Okay, so I will see you guys next time, first and third Saturday of each month, and maybe I'll try to squeeze in another little playtime if my arm is up to it and my appointments kind of, do better. So, okay. Thank you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.